Tuesday this week on the Sunrise Show means day 2 of our week-long Viewers Thanksgiving Recipe Series. It's an annual tradition here on Sunrise that will hopefully spark some new ideas for your own Thanksgiving dinner. So this morning we're focusing on one of my favorite vegetables, corn. You can have your leafy greens. I'm going with corn, and that is why we're going to viewers Molly's house right there in Southeast Portland. Her recipe is corn bake. Viewing audience, say good morning to Molly. Molly, say hi to the viewers.
Hi, viewers.
And we're in Molly's kitchen this morning because of this. This is Molly's corn bake.
Corn bake.
Corn bake.
Corn bake.
There is an interesting story behind the corn bake. Would you share, please?
Yes, my college boyfriend's family is from Nebraska, the land of corn. This is their recipe. It has followed me from college to now, and it is the most loved recipe.
Now, you're happily married for 10 years. I've met your husband. Does it bother him that every time this is made, the college boyfriend might be mentioned?
No, the corn bake is that good that it doesn't even come up.
Except when the TV guy brings it up. Sorry. Having established all that, let's get to assembling the corn bake. I know we start with a butter, onion mixture. Did I see things right? Did you place the entire stick of butter in there?
The entire stick of butter, you saw it right. Yeah, what I like to do is look away from the pan when I'm putting it in because it's so much butter, it's criminal.
What are we adding to the butter and onions?
So we're going to add Jiffy corn muffin mix, 3 eggs, 2 cans of corn.
You've got one regular, so to speak, and then one is the cream corn.
Correct. 1 regular, 1 creamed. Everything goes in, you don't drain any of it.
So I was thinking about this recipe before we showed up. I'm thinking corn bake. At some point it has to go in the oven.
It's gotta go in the oven, we gotta bake it.
Before it goes in the oven though, what's next?
So we're gonna take some cheddar cheese, some sour cream. We're gonna mix them together. Then we're gonna take spoonfuls of that and glop it on top.
About how many dollops?
Maybe 8.
And then in the oven at what temperature for how long?
I would say 375 for 45 to 60 minutes, but you can check it by giving it a little wiggle and seeing if it moves.
I know it's ready to eat because it's not wiggling, nor is it jiggling.
No.
It is just signaling to get into my belly. Molly, should we dive in?
Do it.
All right, corn baking. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've experienced a lot of bakes before, but your corn bake is tough to beat. And look at this. She even left a piece for Camera Eric. Nice touch. There they are, 3 amigos in Molly's kitchen. I found it curious. There's a monitor here. It's about, I don't know, 16 feet from where we stand. During that entire airing of the segment, Rod was this close to the monitor.
I want to see
just kind of watching. How are they making that corn bake? How's that happening?
Hey, he's going to lick the monitor, I think.
What do you think?
Well, I talk a lot about being from Missouri. I was born in Iowa. No offense to our Nebraska viewers, but Iowa is the center of the corn universe.
Ooh.
So I was very interested in what was going on. That was a classic church fellowship hall kind of casserole.
Absolutely.
So Molly called Nebraska the corn capital of the U.S. You're saying it's Iowa. She will be here later. You guys could debate the topic. Probably the most important part of the segment is the sharing of the recipe. So here's where you can find it. It's on my Drew Carney KGW TV Facebook page. Look for that picture of me and Molly and Camera Eric there. You'll find the entire recipe spelled out. And here's another easy way to find the recipe. You can actually text the word recipe. How about that? To 503-226-5088. In fact, Rod, we're going to send a link back to you that has all the recipes from this week's segments. Welcome back to Sunrise and our viewer recipe series. We are rolling through the week right now. Thanksgiving now just 9 days away. As we continue to prepare for the holiday here on the show, we're taking you inside another viewer's house. We've got 5 viewers sharing 5 recipes over the course of 5 mornings. This morning, the star of the segment is a viewer named Molly in Southeast Portland. There she is. Last hour, we stepped inside her home kitchen where she showed us how to make her corn bake. This hour, we have Molly right here in the Sunrise Studios. Molly, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Happy to have you on board.
Excited to be here.
What viewers missed if they weren't watching at 5:45, as you were driving here to the studio, we showed the segment from your house. And we revealed there that you are married for 10 years, beautiful family, 2 young children. But this recipe actually comes from a college boyfriend.
Correct.
Explain, please.
I brought it with me. It's the great thing about recipes. Throughout life, you meet people, you take their recipes.
You leave them.
You leave them.
But
and
you
then
take their recipe. And
there he is.
And it's so good. You said your husband does not care that this came from some other man.
No, no arguments in place.
I think he won.
Yeah.
Jared, your husband, he got the recipe and he got the Molly.
Yeah.
So he won 2 times. Let's talk about, we can actually show viewers that spot in your kitchen where we created the corn bake last week. Can we just talk about how simple this recipe is? Like the ingredients, there's not many.
It is so simple. Anyone can do it. It is basically just an onion and a lot of butter.
Yes.
And then you're taking cans of corn, boxes of cornbread mix, mixing them together with some eggs, and topping it with cheese and sour cream.
I don't know if you knew this or not, Molly. Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix, one of my favorites.
Oh.
Did you know that they've been making great muffin and baking mixes since the 1930s?
I did not.
I found that out today on the side of their box. All right, we have Rod, we have Chris, we have Christine, we have Brenda. They're all waiting to come in and try the corn bake. You and I will slide this way.
Great.
Smells good.
The gang will enter. Shall you serve?
Yes,
Do you mind?
I would love to serve you.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to explain something. I always
Okay.
like to be completely honest with the viewers, of course. I've known Molly, we established today, I've known her since about 2010.
Correct.
So
Yep.
we've known each other for about 13 years because
Yes.
Molly is one of the best
That's good.
PR people in town. I met you when you first got started in PR and you were then one of the best. She has grown. She's got her own PR company now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you're looking for PR, might I mention Weinstein PR? That's my quick plug for you.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. And one of our clients, Nancy's.
Oh, look at you. I gave you a plug. You're doing
I'm
your own
giving them,
plug.
doing my job,
and they're eating this morning.
There you
So,
go, sir.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Rod, Christine, Brenda, you can take turns just explaining what's happening in your mouth this morning.
Well, this is, I'm going to go first. This is meant as a compliment. It tastes exactly the way I was hoping it would taste.
Oh,
It's just
good.
got that really good down-home baked
See, I haven't tried
corn.
this. Yes.
It tastes like a corn bake. Did I get that right? A corn
Yes,
bake. Who
yeah.
loves the simplicity of the name?
Comfort food.
Yeah,
Cheers, my
it's
dear.
definitely comfort food,
Yeah.
and it's really good as leftovers too. So when
Yes.
you make that turkey sandwich the next day, put some of this as a layer with the stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the
It's a
corn,
condiment.
the corn bake.
Corn bake
You can put it on anything.
2 things I want to point out. Man, when we were making that in your house, I noted in the story we ran an hour ago, there is a lot of butter to start with.
Oh, yeah.
Also, what I thought was a lot of onions, and I'm like usually like, onions, that's not my thing. You don't taste any
taste
onion
it.
going on here
No.
at all.
You really
Zero.
don't.
No, it's the flavor.
But it adds to the flavor.
That's because there's so much butter.
The butter packed with the
But
onion.
it's not overwhelming.
No, it's
but
not.
this is not greasy. It's not.
No,
It's
no.
delicious.
Yep.
Super good.
And the last thing I'll say, get it while it's hot, because when we were at your house, I let mine cool down. I stuck it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. When it comes out piping hot, it is so good.
Yeah.
All those flavors just melding together. So here's the deal. If you'd like to check out this recipe for yourself, if you'd like to try this recipe for your own Thanksgiving feast, you can go to my Drew Carney KGW TV Facebook page. There's me, Molly, and photographer Eric, who helped me out with that segment at Molly's home. So the whole recipe is spelled out there. And something else, Rod.
Yes.
If you type the word recipes, or in fact, don't just type it, text it. Text a recipe to 503-226-5088. We're going to send you back a link to all of this week's recipes.